Welcome to Tailwindy. In today's video, we're going to create a stunning deep space network monitoring UI component using Tailwindcss. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a sleek and modern interface, just like the one you're seeing on the screen right now. Let's dive into the cosmos of coding. Let's start by creating a basic container with some padding. This will ensure our component doesn't stick to the edges. Next, we'll add a background color to our container using the BG Blue 600 class. Let's add some text color with text gray 700 to ensure good contrast against the blue background. We'll round the corners of our container using the rounded class to give it a softer look. Adding a shadow with shadow MD will give our component some depth. We set a maximum width using max-WSM to keep our component compact and centered. Using MX auto centers our component horizontally on the page. Adding a top margin with Mount 2 gives some space above our component. Now let's add a border to define the edges of our component more clearly. Inside the container, we'll add a title using an H1 tag with text-XL and font bold classes for emphasis. We'll create a grid layout inside the container with 2 columns using grid and grid calls, 2 classes. In the first grid cell, we'll add an image placeholder for a satellite using placehold.co and make it circular with rounded full. In the second grid cell, we'll add a text element to display signal strength. Let's center the text within the second grid cell using text center for better alignment. Below the grid, we'll add a button to refresh data using a button element styled with BG Gray 700 and text white. Adding a shadow to the button with shadow MD gives it a more interactive look. Finally, we'll add a hover effect to the button with hover, BG Gray 800, to enhance user interaction. Congratulations! You've successfully built a deep space network monitoring UI component using Tailwindcss. We've covered how to use various Tailwind classes to create a visually appealing and functional interface. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest tutorials. Keep exploring the universe of Tailwind.